welcome back to my channel. It's Erica here. Today I'm bringing you something a little different. I am using my chalk couture transfers and these stemless wine glasses here, and I'm going to etch on these wine glasses, these transfer design, using Armour Etch, which is a glass etching cream. I purchased this on Amazon, and it was a prime, came in a couple of days. Now this is highly toxic, so I will wear gloves, and then we'll go through the process. It's fairly easy, fairly quick. It takes 3 to 5 minutes after you put it on to let it sit, and then you're pretty much done. So I'm gonna first take off the transfers from the back, and I'm gonna lay them right on my fuzzing cloth here. That way you can see them as I get it all ready. So I'm gonna start off with the pineapple that says less Monday, more summer. I'm gonna be sure to fuzz it well, as I don't want it to stick to the glass too much and cause any issues. So now that that's fuzzed pretty well, I'm gonna take my glass. And you know, glasses are round, so it's important. Placement is extremely important because you want to make sure there aren't any bubbles, especially where your transfer is. So if it's on the teal color on the outside of the transfer, it's really not going to affect too much, but in the middle or where the transfer is located, it will. So I like to go from the inside out and lay it down and ensure. See here, I have a bubble, so I'm going to go ahead and lift up a little and then go down more gently with it to get the bubble out, or at least get it out where my transfer is, because I don't want it there. There, so it's pretty flat where the silkscreen transfer is, and that looks good. So that's what it looks like there. I'm gonna go ahead and set that one aside, and then we're gonna move on to the next one, and it's this pretty flower. I'm not sure, I was thinking about it when I decided to make these. I wonder if there's like colored etching cream so that the etch on your product or your glass is colored. I'm not sure though. If you know, if you have the answer to that, please comment and leave it down below. So a little bit of a bubble there, and I kind of got it out. So again, go from the middle outward to ensure there's no bubbles where your transfer is. If it's on the outside of the transfer, that's fine, but you really don't want it where your transfer is. Alright, I think that's laid down pretty well. All my bubbles are out, so I'm gonna move along to my next glass, and I'm gonna use this Tropical Vibes. So these are great like vacation or summer home wine glasses. If you entertain in your summer home, or or something like that. These are cute transfers. So again, start from the center and kind of work my way out. There we go. This is laying down nicely here. I do have this bubble on the L, so I'm gonna lift and try to lay it back down. There we go. Alright, that's that one. So I have some kind of bubbles, but it's not over my transfer. And then we're gonna use our last one here that says vacay. And there's some palm trees. So we're gonna fuzz it well. And then we're gonna lay it down on our glass. And again, spread from the middle out, ensuring that there are no bubbles. Get it all out. And I'm just double checking to make sure, and we don't have any bubbles. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna shake up the etching cream fairly well here. And I'm just taking a paintbrush. I bought these at Michael's. And I'm dipping it in and just pouncing it on, making sure I cover up the entire transfer and I don't come off the glass. So we're just going to go ahead and continue covering up the transfer, making sure there's a good amount of the etching cream, making sure we don't miss any spots. There we go. That looks pretty covered. That's what it's gonna look like. And I'm just gonna stand it up and set it aside. Move my fuzz and cloud since I won't need it anymore. I'm just standing it up here as I move on to the next glass. Oops. Touched it a little, so I just want to make sure it's covered. And that's why it's important to wear gloves, because that would have gotten right on my skin had I not had these gloves on. So, carefully, again, going to pat this right on my silk screen. Transfer from Couture. And making sure I cover every part of this stencil. Not stencil. I know, I said stencil and I hate that because it's not a stencil, it's a silkscreen transfer. I think that's covered pretty well here. So I'm gonna set that one aside. I'm looking at the timer. Get this nice and covered. Here. And so these stemless wine glasses were fairly inexpensive. I bought them for 96 cents a piece at Walmart. So fairly inexpensive. There's that one. And now finally my flower. So I mean, these are perfect for if you entertain or for gifts. I have some monogrammed ones that I've made and I use in my home with our last initial on it, the first initial to our last name. I have some that say USA that we use at home. It's a great conversation piece. People always ask, oh, where'd you get that? It's so pretty. I've never seen that before. Okay, so that's covered. I'm gonna give that 5 minutes to set and we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. The time I waited 5 minutes. I brought the glasses into the bathroom, to the sink to wash them up. And when you clean the etching cream off of the transfer, it cleans right off, and the transfer is ready to be reused. And then your design stays etched on your glass. With the glare, it might be hard to see, but that there is the flower, and I put some color in the cup so that you can see it a little bit better. But that's the flower. Use my paste to kind of set it aside here. And here is Tropical Vibes. Hoping you can see that. These are so pretty. They came out so nicely. Let's see, do I have something else here to hold my glass in place? Gonna have to work with these. And here is the vacay with the palm trees. Pretty. And lastly is the Last Monday More Summer with the pineapple. And I feel like you might be able to see that one a little bit better. So pretty. Where can I put it so you can see it? And there you go. That's our Chalk Couture silkscreen transfers used on stainless wine glasses and etched with etching cream. I hope you enjoyed this Chalk Couture video. Quick and easy home DIY decor. Until next time, bye.